beer today is from 4 Points. It's the same.
Hold on. Go back. Let me do the hard clap, and then you bring us back in. Okay?
I don't know if I can do that.
You could do it again. I believe in you. You ready? Welcome back to the Jojitorium.
Once I think, remember too, whenever we found the German Scheiser porn.
Let's not lie to each other. You're in twerk classes over there. That's what
Yeah. That's all it is.
The fitness class.
Working on them TikTok videos you like so much.
Dead face. Got right in front of you. Welcome back to Jojitorium. You know who it is. It's Adam. It's Matt. We're decaying with the boys. Guess what? Hocus Pocus 2 sucks, and so does Blink-182. Fight me. Fight me. October is all about spooky season, but it's also the month where we focus our attention on breast cancer awareness. Friends of the podcast, A Glimmer for Hope, have been fighting against breast cancer since 1994 when Diana Napper started the organization to honor her best friend, Carla Jo Weiss Friedman, who lost her battle with cancer in 1990. This 501c3 nonprofit maintains a grassroots effort to continue the fight with over 50 volunteers committed to research, programming, and studies in premenopausal breast cancer. You can check out what A Glimmer for Hope does by heading over to their website, symbolofthecure.com, but just make sure you tell them that the boys sent you. Welcome back. It's another family episode, but I promise you, Adam, we have guests to round out spooky season.
We're scaring all the guests away.
We are, because we're on fire.
We have one lined up for next week.
We do.
And if he bails, we're going to...
It'll be a live... It's
going to be a rage episode.
Well, it'll be a snuff episode. We're going to go to where he is, and you'll see it on camera.
Hey, why are you dodging the important questions?
Well, it'd be like, oh, we found him. Oh, it's snuff film. And then, like, coming to you live from the penitentiary, it's Matt, it's Adam. We're decaying.
We're just talking in this plastic spoon.
Yeah, just to each other, too. Just faking it. So, Adam, I do have some good news. Before we do any of that, before we dive into all the cool stuff, let's just do round one beers now. So you brought a beer. It is round one. Put it together. Call it round one beers. What are we drinking?
Yeah, so I got a little something from the Fair State Brewing Cooperative in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it is their Super Clear, and it's an unfiltered German Pilsner coming in at 4.5%. It says it's snappy, hop forward, and formulated for maximum crispiness and see-through ability.
Oh,
they made a word. See-through ability.
See-through ability. It's a lot better than. Ooh, sounds. That was a wet boy.
Super Clear sharded on us.
Yeah. So see-through ability?
See-through ability.
That's what all my past relationships. That's what they all would tell me. It's a real word. They've been using it against me for years.
You're a very transparent person.
Well, they call me vapid, whatever that means. And I didn't listen very well, but I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't really know what they were talking about.
I should not be in charge of the sound effects on this episode.
Well, you didn't know that.
I farted that into the mic and then spilled it on the table.
Well, you didn't know it was going to just destroy your glass and everything around it.
Poured it like an asshole. Jeez, am I on a roll? Too much coffee this morning.
Yeah, a lot of coffee. So, Adam, take your first sip out of the thing while I tell everybody where they can go to find this. So, Super Clear is from State Brewing, the Fair State Brewing Cooperative. So, if you want to know what's going on with them, search them out on all social media, and you can see who all came together for this one and how it was made and what else they have to offer. So, what are you thinking here, Adam?
I think they described it perfectly. It is a little hop forward for the style, but I enjoy that. I think the malt's nice and complex. You get like a little bit of a deeper note for a Pilsner. Almost like a Helles.
Yeah.
German Helles a little bit, and then some hoppiness. It's nice.
Yeah.
Finish as well, too.
I was going to say, if you could have lied to me and said this was a Helles, and I would have believed you for a certain degree.
Dry.
Yeah. The first part really bites you up, and then it smooths out, but has that little bit of lingering bitterness at the end, which is really nice. That's why a big reason I like a good Helles, because it has that little sweet bitterness to it. It's delicious, man. I got a few of these. What, you said it's under 5%?
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5%. Oh, my goodness. Well, cheers, buddy.
Crispy.
It's a little crispy, boy.
On the Saturday morning.
Yeah, then we got some darker stuff for the second half, right?
No. Well, it is
Ma-
darker than this.
Yeah, but not
English,
like
English dark mild. Local
Yes.
English dark mild. So.
which we are super in English dark milds, and we'll get into why we're into that even more here momentarily. But Adam, you should know the good news. Starting off the right way, our promo for Goth Nipples, our jewelry company that really likes us.
Yeah, they sent you the Juggalo makeup.
Yes, they don't like us anymore. I don't know why.
I can
Whatever happened,
take a
happened.
stab in the dark at that.
Well, you can make all the, speculations you want to, but whoop whoop, another golf jewelry company saw me cut those promos with you, and they said, we would really like you guys to sponsor our like wear our jewelry and take photos and do promos and stuff. So actually, Ghost Jewels is sending us.
I'm gonna Google this to make sure it's real.
It's legit. Ghost
right.
Jewels. Ghost Jewels is going to send us 3 pieces of jewelry, and all we got to do is just show them off, and just in time for spooky season, I believe. So I got you some cool stuff. Wait till you see the necklace I got for myself. I got to pick out 3 pieces of jewelry for us. I got you something cool. I got me something cool, and then we got to figure out who's going to wear the 3rd piece.
I'm scared.
It's actually legit. I'm surprised.
Yeah, the website's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's if anyone else out there wants us to cut promos for them,
It's pretty legit. I'm guessing they would want a serious promo.
Yeah, they do. But they're not going to get one.
I could do that. No, I could do that.
Okay.
This stuff's pretty
It's pretty cool.
pretty sweet.
Yeah. So any other company out there wants to give us free stuff and we'll cut promos for you, we are decayingwtb@gmail.com.
Looking at you, Hams.
Speaking of hams, let's try our hand at this, because if we have to cut promos for companies like on a whim, we have hams. I've been sipping on one here. Do you think, like, if I was like, Adam, hams promo now, go, you could cut one?
Yeah, probably.
We'll try it out.
Go ahead, calm me down.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
Did you just have a tough day at the office and you want to get the boss off your back? Try the crispiest, cleanest, clearest beer there is. Crack open a Hams.
Not bad.
It's a little Coors banquet,
Yeah.
but
Let me give it a whirl. All right.
did you just get done whacking it.
No. Like, did you get done at your blue collar 9 to 5, or your boss doesn't appreciate you and you make no money and you need to get drunk? Hams has you covered. 12-pack is only $13 and gets you wrecked. Ignore your children in fashion on a champagne deal with a 6-pack budget.
So you stuttered.
I
at the
lost
end.
it. Damn it. I want to be like, disassociate yourself from your family with hams.
Although, when you said Hams has you covered, I just imagined you pouring it everywhere but your mouth.
I'm on my second, third 12-pack. Like,
My hair's never felt softer.
there's lots of enzymes. So I think what we're going to be able to do here, man, is anytime a company throws us on the deal, I think we got it.
Reese's, we praise you.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty high. Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell. We're
Who
about
else
to,
do we
we'll be
support?
way better than Pete Davidson.
Sheets?
Do you see Pete Davidson cut his?
I heard. I haven't seen it yet. But...
Oh, the eggs are so fluffy. It's the best thing ever.
Oh, he's doing their breakfast.
Yeah.
I want the real shit. I don't want the breakfast.
Breakfast is for poser Taco Bell fans. I
Yeah.
want the real shit.
I don't want the breakfast.
No. So, Adam, we got to catch up on something you did. Brewing up a cure.
Oh. Uh-oh.
No, it's good stuff. Adam, you won Best Brewer.
My tummy was upset.
What?
Somebody had a problem in one of the bathrooms. It was not me.
Oh. No, it was, Adam, you won Best Brewer.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and you won Best Beer.
Yeah, I think so.
You think?
The math on it's a little weird. I think they might have listed the wrong beer and
Okay.
added both of my beer's numbers together. I think there was an addition error that shouldn't be additioned
So,
in the voting.
but you think?
I think they did it for everybody.
Oh,
But there's
okay.
no way my English Dark Mild got like
lot
45
of-
votes. There's no way that
lot
happened.
of
So I'm
votes.
waiting to see how that comes out in the wash.
But Best Brewer,
Best
though.
Brewer seems like it's probably legit. I don't know. There might be math errors. But for now, I'll say thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I mean, you rounded out the end of the season with.
It was good. I mean, both beers were pouring great. We got a lot of great feedback. Lori bribed everybody by making pumpkin roll and pairing it with the beers. So
It's a good woman. She's
went
a good
well.
woman.
Went really well. Had a lot of fun. Still feel like I'm recovering.
Yeah.
1 week later now, but
I was ready to say, when you've been texting me, there's been weird spaces in between the words. I think you need another couple days
I'm
off.
broken. Well, this week's been high stress. We're trying to get a bunch of stuff in kegs for a charity event we're doing.
Are we allowed to talk about the charity event?
Thursday. I mean, we can. There's no tickets.
Okay.
If
So
you're not-
anyone can show up.
If you're not in the know, you're not. It's
Oh.
like a conference for a charity.
Okay, we'll talk about
And we're
that.
doing like a happy hour event. So
'Cause we
us,
got to talk about the other charity that you just yeah.
So us and two other local breweries, Helltown and Hop Farm,
Nice.
all got together and I guess you'd call it a collaboration with the 412 Food Rescue.
Nice.
And they assigned us basically something that was going to be thrown away. Whether it was either going to be produce, bread, or pastries.
Okay.
The two big boys got theirs first, and then we were actually a late replacement for somebody.
Okay.
We got pastries. So we had
they knew who they were getting.
we had almond danishes and apple cider donuts.
What the fuck?
And we threw them in a brown ale. So we'll be serving that to other, I guess, like other food rescues across North America.
That's really
coming
cool.
to this thing, just to see what they can do, and we're going to explain the process of what we did to them.
Yeah.
And serve them a bunch of beer, hopefully, because I got a lot coming.
I was like, they're like, there he is. There's his wheelhouse. Let's just chuck shit into it.
So I think it's a business function for like the food rescue. It's like a
Good.
meeting of the food rescues
Awesome.
from across North America. But yeah, I'm very proud and very happy that we got brought up and included in it. It's an honor. So thanks for that. And then we're going to take our smoked poblano pale ale. We locally sourced poblanos from the Craft and Green Tree area here, local gardens, and threw that together real quick for it. So I'll be kegging that Monday.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a crunchy week.
I was like, you really jammed a lot of things at the end of this.
But thank goodness I'm off Friday.
Yeah.
So Thursday happy hour I can enjoy myself.
Wonderful. Good.
We're brewing and podcasting Friday.
So
it'll be a good day.
speaking of brewing, you have been able to raise over $600 for the Ukraine.
Yeah, so we hit with everybody's donations. Thanks again, everybody that donated to that. We hit $585. We're like, let's chip it up to $6. Chip in $15.
Yeah.
And got it up to $6, and then $300 to Shelter Yulaguk and $600 to Ukraine's Red Cross. So,
Wonderful. Yeah.
those are all sent, sealed, and delivered, and hopefully they can use it for something.
Yeah.
Thanks to Hoot Design and First Sip Studios for
Absolutely.
our inclusion on that. They saw us as a potential partner to do that with, and I think it worked well because we could give everything we got donated away instead of like a portion.
Yeah.
We're smaller, but like I tried to just, I don't know, do as much as we could.
You did a great job.
We did 3 batches, sold
Yeah.
out of it. I mean, sold 30. Got donations for 30 gallons of beer.
They say the S word.
Yeah.
You can't say it.
Got donations for 30 gallons of beer
Yeah.
over 4 months, so that's pretty cool.
That's wonderful, man. And congratulations on that. That's a lot of hard work, especially for a good cause over there. That conflict is still waging on. And
Yeah, it's like ramped up over the last 2 weeks.
yeah, and there was actually, not to get too political, but there was a vote that went across the floor where Russia tried to have some pieces of the Ukraine annexed into their possession, and it was shot down by the UN over 140 votes. So we're taking steps in the right direction. So, all the strength and energy over there to the Ukraine, and hopefully the $600 helps save some kitties and puppies and horses and stuff. So
yeah, and thank everybody. Thank you all for being interested in the beer and trying the beer and donating some money.
You know who also was interested in us? People who got our fucking TikTok videos taken down.
Goth jewelry.
Goth jewelry, yes. However, we had our first TikTok video violation.
Which talk was it?
The one where I talk about the German alt-right party having the dick-shaped candy. Apparently, I made
political?
I made somebody mad because I used the word dick. I said dick.
Yeah, I don't think you can say dick.
You can't say dick.
You can't say my favorite word on YouTube anymore.
No, you can't. You can't say that no more. So, TikTok is like super abrupt. They send you an email, a violations thing, and it's like.
There's actually 2 other podcasts I listen to that have gotten completely banned over the last 2 weeks.
Great.
For like bullying, but it's nothing. It's,
Yeah.
Well, it's the algorithm. They have a really jacked up
Well,
algorithm.
just so you know, I'm putting up more dick-related material, but I'm going to block it out. When I say the word dick, I'm going to get a rooster going, caw, wow. Like,
You probably wouldn't get banned for just actually showing dick.
no, because I
Can't say it.
let me just say this. I went through the whole process of like, okay, I apologize, blah, blah, blah. And then I fired up my TikTok, and the first thing I saw was like attractive people showing off their genitals. And I was like, so genitals cool.
Amen.
Saying
Don't
dicks.
say genitals.
You can't say genitals. You can't say dick and vagina. You can just say, oh, my no zone, and then you still have to like bagok it. Like you have to censor that.
Hey, don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
This is my
I've seen that
no-no
one before.
Yeah. So Adam, let's go on to some combat sports news.
Touch
because
my no-no square all the time.
Some combat sports news from Buckle to Bell, Bellator, and Back the Boys, bringing the best combat news in the biz. Did you know that dogs could wrestle?
I did see one dog wrestle.
Was it Daiquiri? Because
It was.
Daiquiri decided to count herself amongst the other cosplaying professional wrestlers that we've seen Ghostbusters, inflatable costumes, and promotion stealing gimmicks and being in different territories. But Daiquiri the dog took on Psycho Mike and was widely known as a squash match for Psycho Mike. The contest only lasted 30 seconds, with Daiquiri knocking Mike over, jumping on his back, and securing the pin.
Throwing a sweet drop kick.
It was pretty dope. So at the end of it, Psycho Mike took the post-match presser to take some heat out on Daiquiri, and he was found to be saying, and I quote, "Dog wasn't really trained to lay down on her back, so she couldn't do the job. Rough night." Get
Hey.
it?
Woof, woof.
We have heat. Liquid magma heat. I'm tired of these canines walking into our business without paying dues.
Should just put it in a chokehold.
That's what I was saying. That's how you get it, right?
Tap
Yeah.
that dog out.
Just get the dog real quick and put it down. But listen, if Psycho Mike can't handle the pups, you're going to get squashed, son.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just so you know, Daiquiri isn't the only dog that's ever been featured in professional wrestling. Pepe the dog was on commentary for WCW for a number of years. He sat next to Pittsburgh famous Mark Madden on several accounts.
That must have been a smelly table.
Oh, yeah. Mostly Mark Madden.
Yo, totally. That poor dog.
And then Cocolo, he defeated a ladder to win the DDT Ironman Heavy Metal Weight Championship.
You're forgetting like the most important one.
What's that?
Matilda, the British bulldog.
Oh, yeah. My bad, dude.
And then Al Snow's dog that got put in stew by the big boss man.
That was
But I
disturbing.
don't remember that dog's name. I think it was Pork Chop.
Oh,
or
don't
something.
forget, too, Jeff Hardy's dog died in a fire.
Oh, my God. Matt, how could you, my
Matt, how
dog?
could you kill my dog?
You burnt my dog.
Adam, we had an extraordinary card under Papa H. Extreme Rules happened,
It did.
and it was actually a really good card. Extreme Rules has gone on for a couple years now without any real extreme happenings. But this card,
I mean, that kind of continued. But
yeah, but still, I mean, there were still some cool
there were good
gimmicks.
matches, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go through this.
I didn't see no blood.
You ain't
I
going
want to see some blood.
I still think they're not going to have a lot of blood in matches. I still think that's where like you're going to draw the line a little bit.
Ronda Rousey wanted to shove her face in thumbtacks.
So let's take a look at this card. We'll take a quick look at it and see if there's anything that really stood out
Just
to us
flung
here.
that super clear down my shirt.
I saw that.
It is in my titty tunnel.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we can't
You
say
said
that either.
titties. Ba, 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 ba. You can't say titties. Hams, when you get Pilsner on your titties.
When TikTok shuts you down, reach for a hand.
When TikTok gets you down, Hams brings you up. So, Adam, we had in the first match here, we had the Brawling Brutes, which is Sheamus and Ridge Holland and Butch, taking on Imperium, which is Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci. So this was a six-man tag, good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Am I fucking that up?
No, it's all just stupid sounding.
Oh.
You're saying it perfectly fine.
Thank you. So we saw the Brawling Brutes actually defeat Imperium in this six-man tag. It's a Donnybrook match, so it's kind of like the tornado tag where there's no rules to the tagging.
Was it like falls count anywhere too?
Kind of, yeah.
Or did they have to do it in the ring? I don't remember.
I think it was in the ring.
Okay.
But like it was kind of no
no
rules
DQ.
except for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Just
And
the Brawling Brutes is just a stupid name, and calling a match a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. It's like Barney. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
it was kind of a dumbass name, but what was kind
We got 3 guys from Ireland.
we better call them the Brawling Brutes.
And say Donnybrook and Shillelagh 50 times.
Oh my god.
So the match actually wasn't that bad. But Yeah, it was just a
I
dumb
thought
premise.
Sheamus looked really good.
Yeah, he looked good. I like
Yeah.
my boy Butch.
What?
I wish they would bring his old
Pete
name
Dunne.
back. Yeah, I liked Pete Dunne.
Go back to the old Pete dude. Gunther is
And
cool.
then everybody, I like everybody in Imperium. I think they're all really
Yeah.
cool.
So it was a good match. It was kind of stiff, of course, because what you want in a good old fashioned Donnybrook, you want some stiff action, and you got some of it, especially between
Sure thing, Michael Cole.
It got real stiff between Sheamus and Gunther. Sheamus tried to pull out, but it was kind of hard. TikTok said, "Don't put that in there." But like I said, the Brawling Brutes went over on Imperium here. Good opening match. Coming in under 20 minutes. Really set the card up for what was to come. And then the letdown where Ronda Rousey took on Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's an Extreme Rules match. Ronda Rousey can't wrestle. I'm just gonna say it. She can't.
It's getting a little clunky.
It's
getting worse somehow.
I don't know how that's even possible. She came out, and I said this when she first came out. I was like, "Oh, I have a lot of reservations about her being in professional wrestling because she talked a lot of shit about it." And she got in her first couple matches, really good.
Yeah.
And now, whatever happened has happened, and she just can't stay like on pace. And Liv Morgan, who has continued to excel in her skill set, she was like running laps around Rousey on this one, but she still had to make Rousey look super strong in comparison.
So that drags everybody down. The notable thing was the finish.
Yeah.
Ronda got her in a deep armbar, and Liv was like in a compromising position, we'll call it.
That's the best way
and
to
just
say it.
started smiling, and now it's a meme about
Yep.
yeah
Yeah. It's something we can't say on TikTok.
about being up on an ass.
And then too, we'll talk about some speculation on that later on here.
So the meme, but the meme fodder off of that is great.
Yeah. How about Karrion Kross taking on Drew McIntyre in a strap match?
I thought it was I just saw the notes here. It was only 10 minutes. It seemed longer than that.
Yeah.
It was very hard hitting, very intense.
Yeah.
And I like both guys. Big meat mountains just
Smacking
into each other.
Yeah.
It's a good match.
I thought it was a good stipulation to put in because an Extreme Rules match between these guys wouldn't have been as cool. So seeing the strap, holding them together and making sure that's the thing they couldn't get away from each other, that was cool. I like that. The Texas Death Strap match. Seeing Karrion
And
Kross,
you like bondage.
I do. I thoroughly enjoy bondage. And I kept like, why isn't Scarlett wrestling? That's like But Karrion Kross,
She has the outfit.
yeah, she's already in the dominatrix outfit. I think her closet's only like this quarter of its bikinis, and the rest of it's just latex.
Latex and pleather.
And there's spikes. She has just spikes on everything she wears. She's spiky. So Karrion Kross did defeat Drew McIntyre, which and the cool thing about this match was Drew eating the L on this one doesn't diminish his character. It's only like, and now you've seen post Extreme Rules, he's only ramped up.
Right.
So he's looking more brutal, and they're letting him be more violent, which is what he should be because he's a huge guy.
Now give him the sword.
Give him a real one too. Yeah. He'll kill somebody.
Decapitation.
So we go on to Bianca Belair taking on Bayley in a ladder match for the Raw Women's Championship. This is my favorite match of the night. I thought this was fantastic. I really enjoyed this one. I thought Belair and Bayley put on a great show. Bayley shows why she is a crafty vet. She has some great spots. Her offense wasn't as high up as Belair's, but she sold everything Belair did magnificently.
Well, Matt, I completely agree with you.
Ah, yay! I was like, we have to get into a debate in the first half of the show.
No, completely agree with you. Bianca Belair is quickly becoming my favorite. She's definitely my current favorite women's wrestler.
Yeah.
And surely becoming my favorite of all time, I think.
Yeah.
Every time I see her match, I'm interested. I'm watching it. It's action-packed. Very little botches, mistakes, anything.
Yeah.
Like
And little filler, too. Like
very little filler. Just killer. And just like a freak athlete.
Yeah, absolutely. And
on top of
yeah,
her persona and her charisma and everything else. It's unreal.
That's what I was going to say. She talks the right kind of shit on the mic. She has just the perfect blend of flippy shit and strong style. She's the kind of champion you want to carry that mantle.
Yeah.
And she showed out here against Bayley. And another thing too, just like Drew McIntyre eating the L, Bayley taking the L here does not diminish her character. Bayley did a great job here.
Dude, she took the finisher right onto the ladder. I thought she definitely broke her face. But
I thought she was
just
going
sold it
out
really
for another
well.
year.
Just a good sell job. She was on Raw the next night.
Yeah, she did a great job here. So then, of course, Belair going over on Bayley, and I think these two are going to collide again very shortly. I think. How about Finn Balor taking on Edge in an I Quit match?
I thought it was a really good match. The problem with I Quit matches are they are usually long, and you get long lulls where people are exchanging holds and trying to get a submission. So it happens. It probably is my second favorite match of the night, just because it was a little long. I do like the finish.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about it or I can talk about it.
Why don't you? I know how much you like Finn Balor.
Yeah.
The guttas.
The right guy won. Spoiler alert. Well, his group came in. The Judgment Day came in and beat up on Edge. And then Beth Phoenix hit the ring and took care of Rhea Ripley and some of the other guys. I think she came in with a kendo stick.
Yes.
But then she got compromised, and Judgment Day set her up for a concerto and held Edge and made him watch, and he quit before she got hit. Then they fucking hit her anyway. Because that's how I like my matches.
That's how I like matches too, man.
So Judgment Day, coming off as uber heels, still hate their faction name.
Yeah.
But I like everything they're about. Dominic's looking a little less awkward, but still super awkward, bud. And, the right guy came out on top.
Yeah.
He's getting major heel heat. You're going to need a strong heel when Cody Rhodes gets that strap. Wink, wink. So, I mean, that strap's going on a face. I think Roman's staying on SmackDown forever.
Yeah.
Until he goes super part-time. You're going to need a face to get that off of him. And you're going to need a strong heel with some jabronis behind him to
you're just
challenge.
It's kind of nice to see how they're setting this up with some good groundwork.
And actually, I don't even know because the bloodline is slowly turning face,
which is awesome, by the way.
So maybe it is just going to be
Sami Zayn.
Maybe it is just going to be Balor on Roman again.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool.
Except now all the shenanigans from the bloodline won't stop Finn because he has the Judgment Day. You have to say the Judgment Day.
The Judgment
Day. Yeah, but
Sami Zayn's getting like super pops.
Honorary oos, baby.
It's like the damn, I can't even think of a comparison. I have a really nerdy comparison.
Okay.
It's like the beef squatch on Bob's Burger.
Yes.
He is the beef squatch of that group.
He certainly is.
And it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for him because he deserved that push. Finn deserves this push. It looks like KO is going to get a big push.
Nice.
It's cool to see all of that happening and me caring about undercard matches that aren't for a belt. Like the what we just talked about, Drew and Karrion Kross. Cool. Let's keep this going. Papa H.
It reminds me of WCW and WWE in the mid 90s.
Yeah.
When they were like, you cared about the whole entire show from opening segment to closing.
We'll talk about something else cool they did this week in the next segment.
So, Matt Riddle taking on Seth freaking Rollins in the Fight Pit match with Daniel Cormier serving as a special guest referee.
Well, they can't all be good matches.
Yeah.
Matt.
So let's just go ahead. We don't care about this match as much. Riddle defeats Rollins. Whatever.
It was a slow match with a lot of setup and little payoff.
Yeah, except Riddle and DC go up the up the ramp, and there's that forced high five that they make with each other, and the lights go out.
By the way, DC looked like the.
No, I knew what you were gonna say.
The roundest soccer dad ever.
Come on, son. Dad used to play soccer.
Everything we said about last week, him joining WWE, not for a while.
Please, God.
Not for a while.
Yeah, dude. He needs to get...
He's built like us.
Yeah.
And then he tucked his shirt in. Not a good look.
No.
Love you, DC. You're still one of my favorites ever.
You're fucking awesome, dude.
But you're just not hitting the ring before Mania.
I'm going to say this right now. DC...
He is not Survivor Series ready.
No. The thing for DC and us is none of the three of us should ever be in a wrestling ring until we go to the gym for 6 months.
Nor do I ever tuck my shirt in anymore.
Fuck that, dude. So they go up the ramp, the lights go out, and then you hear it. He's got the whole world in his hands. all the different characters from the Playhouse.
I thought that was cool.
So cool, man. And now all that speculation, who they are. And Bray pays homage to his late friend Brody Lee with the vignette of him in the light tunnel when Brody debuted for AEW, doing the same thing. And like just the whole crowd. And it was just, and all it was the music is playing and it's just him standing there.
And whatever his new mask is.
Yeah.
Do you get the reference there?
I don't, unless it's like Videodrome. That's the only way I could understand that.
It looks a lot like the Black Phone masks, which
It really
I
does.
don't like, and I don't think that was on purpose. I think those were just. I think that's just coincidence.
I think it is too.
Sadly,
but I also think too. I think that mask was just temporary, so you didn't like see his face on the
know.
video.
It was on SmackDown
That's true.
and
That's
Raw briefly.
So at the end of
I think
this,
that's his new thing, but maybe that's like just one of many, or
because he
something.
came out in the World Eater style,
right?
So it may just be like a temporary thing, or it could be like, hey, I have a new mask to kind of be a new kind of leader for what's going to be called the Wyatt Six.
Yes.
So all those characters that are in the background are actually all professional wrestlers, and everyone's making speculation of who they're going to be.
It's running rampant.
It is insane. The one speculation that I'm actually very excited to see is possibly Liv Morgan being Sister Abigail.
Yep.
Which
explains her smiling while in pain.
Yeah.
Which is a cool little callback in there. You know, something from earlier in the night you can look at. Yeah, there's like been talk that Vincent from Ring of Honor, or he was in TNA most recently. I think.
Yeah.
His contract just went up. There's talk of him being in the Wyatt Six. There's talk of Eric Redbeard coming back for it. There's talk of Bo Dallas coming back for it. I mean, and then there's so many guys in there. T-Bar.
Yeah. Veer Mahan.
He's coming.
He's coming.
I just hope they don't fight in those goofy outfits. If, like they can come out in the masks and then just take
the
them
mask
off.
off. I think that's what's going to happen. But I think what you have now is you have.
Could you imagine the Huskers?
It's
Drew McIntyre just beating the shit out of a pig boy.
And he just the whole time.
Well, then I didn't watch SmackDown last night, but I pick and chose some highlights. And Bray Wyatt actually cut a promo last night. Did you see any of that?
No. So unfortunately, I was tied up in some stuff last night. I was going to ask you if you watched it, and to kind of give people some idea of what was happening.
Shot. He did a shoot. He was
Really?
just Bray Wyatt. He came out and said, actually, like, got to the point of tears saying, "Thank you guys for still being here and still wanting me here." And I went away for a while. I had a really bad year. I lost 2 friends. I lost my career. I lost my self-confidence. But thank you guys for believing in me. And like got super serious, super sentimental, and just him. Which he still does have that weird voice.
Yes.
Which I didn't know. He still just like kind of talks in riddles. But then after the sincere party got cut off, big Doom mask guy came up and said some cryptic shit. I don't remember exactly what. And then it cut to black.
That's
so it was like a little shoot interview, but then it still ended on a creepy note.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way. Let him say thank you to the fans, and like
Absolutely.
let's get the show started. I hope he's not only on SmackDown though, because I never watched SmackDown.
I don't. I really don't. We're busy on Fridays.
Yes.
Oh. This is why I didn't watch the damn promo. I was busy on a Friday. So, Adam, speaking of being busy, let's hurry up and go through all the champions right now and kind of see if we can
I'm gonna roast some fucks.
give them a quick grade and see if we want to swap them out with somebody else. Because with Bray Wyatt coming back and Cody Rhodes in the mix and Finn Balor getting a push and KO getting a push, and then on AEW's side, Orange Cassidy's doing some shit. Pac's making a heel turn. You have all kinds of shit happening. So who the fuck's going to be carrying these belts?
There's so many belts over there.
There really is. So in WWE, I counted Raw and SmackDown. On AEW, I counted only the AEW championships because I don't want to do all the Ring of Honor
Yeah,
championships.
because you'd be in forever.
We'd have a whole nother episode. So we'll start with the big dog first in WWE. It's Roman Reigns. He's the unified champion. What grade do you give him?
He's an A right now.
Yeah, easily an A for me as well.
Possibly an A+. And I think I'm going to get a little tired of him holding both belts. I just think there should be some championship power distributed across 2 shows. But I think they're going to keep it on him till Mania, and I'm okay with that.
And who would you like him to lose to?
Finn.
Yep. Agreed.
And I don't know. There's 2 belts, Finn and Cody.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yep.
Split them up.
Boom.
I like that. Bianca Belair is the Raw Women's Champion. We've declared our love for her. I'm going to go first and say she's definitely an A as well. I think she's carrying that belt very well, and I don't want her to swap out.
A fucking plus. Keep it on her.
Yep. Seth Rollins is the U.S. champ. That's a very new championship he took on.
I was almost changed the notes for you, but you caught me.
I got you, buddy.
When you wrote the notes, he was not champion.
So he's a brand new champion.
Yeah, this Monday.
So what would you give him as a grade so far?
I mean, at that level, he's a pretty big name to be holding the mid-tier belt, which I think is on purpose. They're trying to make them not so mid-tier. So I think that's a B plus decision, and let him roll with it for a little while. I don't really know who. There's going to be somebody that shines that can take it off of him, but I don't know who that is right now.
I think I agree with your grading, and I think he's not going to lose the strap. I like to see him lock up with Kevin Owens.
I think he'll hold it until at least Rumble.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. How about the Usos? They have the Unified Tag Championships.
They're doing a great job. And I'm much like Roman, though, and maybe even more so, I'd like to see those go on somebody else.
Yeah.
But who's a prominent tag team?
Oh,
well, there's an injury on theirs,
Yeah.
but the
Street Profits.
Street Profits.
Yeah.
I almost called them the primetime players. I'm like, that is not
That
this
you're
generation.
digging back into
Yeah.
the bag.
I'm going back to the ruthless aggression.
Was that, no, you saying prime time? It's crime time, baby.
No, primetime players was a different thing.
Well, then I'm going even
You're
further
going- yeah,
back when Vince McMahon said big words, which was terrible. And he called John Cena that, by the way. I don't. Booker T
Did not just say that.
Booker T should have fucking knocked his block off during that promo.
Definitely in hindsight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think too with the Usos, I'm gonna give them a B plus. They haven't really done much lately, but they're still a presence.
They're in storyline, like hard.
They are, but they're just not like wrestling. That's the problem I have with it right now. But I'd like to see the Viking Raiders are supposed to make a comeback here pretty soon. I'd like to see them drop one.
Rumored with Sarah Logan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sarah Logan. That'd be great. Which goes into the next person, Ronda Rousey carrying around the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'll go first. D.
I was actually going to go D as well.
Yeah. I don't like her as a champion. She's had so much shoot material on wrestling that I can't buy her as a legitimate wrestler because I feel like her shoots don't have that twinge of like just joking. I think she legitimately fucking hates professional wrestling and that she's just doing it for money and that she has a belt because of her name. I wish Holly Holm would just come in and front kick her in the fucking face again.
Who are you throwing the belt on?
I will throw the belt on literally anybody else, but what I'd like to see is make all my dreams come true and make Liv Morgan, Sister Abigail, have her come back as more demonic, take that belt and be just a fucking powerhouse with it. Or have the resurrection career of Alexa Bliss finally.
Damn it, you took mine.
Yeah, book her the right way and have her take that strap.
You took mine. That's
Sorry.
fine. That's all right.
Or have Alexa Bliss take the belt and have her lock horns as her weird fucking character with Liv Morgan as
her weird character.
Woo! I'm bucking shit. Woo!
Well, since you took mine, I'll also say maybe a returning Charlotte Flair.
That'd be nice. Yeah. How about Gunther as the Intercontinental Champion?
Hey,
Yeah.
keep it on him. I love it.
I don't like it.
Super strong, fucking brutal heel. Love it.
I love that shit. How about Dana Brooke as a 24/7 champion?
Whatever. Don't care. The belt gets an F.
The
Do
belt-
whatever. I don't care.
Dana Brooke is such a good
I
wrestler.
forgot that was even a thing.
I know. I when I was Googling it, I was like, oh shit, they still have that. Dana Brooke is a great wrestler. It's actually not cool that she has that belt. I think having that belt makes you like fucking
Lame.
clown shoes.
Yeah.
Get rid of the belt.
Drop it. Put
Yeah.
it on Corbin.
Yeah. Yeah. Have him give Corbin the belt and have him take it to Vegas
I
and
can't even
lose
think
it.
of somebody I really dislike in WWE. Oh, yeah. Put it on Ridge Holland.
There you go. Boom. Yeah. How about Damage Control? They are currently the women's tag champs, and that goes across both promotions.
Yeah. I'm a big Dakota Kai fan.
I am too. I think right now they're doing a great
it
job with that. They're definitely a B plus right now. I want to see them have more competitive matches, but keep the straps on them to make that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of tag.
There
teams
really
in
is.
the division,
Well, that's
so-
what happens though. You got rid of the tag titles, and then you kind of brought them back, and you got to build that. I've never seen a tag division
Then
go
your,
to shit
then your
so
tag
fast.
champs quit.
Yeah, we're done with this. Going on to AEW, if John Moxley's the AEW champion.
C.
Yeah,
It's boring.
yeah, it is. It's all of his matches are the
He's
same.
not a great wrestler.
Give MJF the belt.
come fight me. He's not a great wrestler. And yes, you said it, MJF.
Yeah. Wardlow, TNT champ.
It's fine.
Yeah.
B.
B+. I'm gonna give it B+. I like his strength, and I like how he shows out with other. He matches the intensity of other people that he wrestles.
If you were going to take it off him at this point, it should have been to Brian Cage.
Yeah.
Since Brian Cage lost, I don't know. I don't know who it challenger would be.
Love Brian Cage. Love seeing that he's getting more camera time too. By the way, he's a great wrestler.
I would like to see it go on to Ethan Page, maybe.
That'd be nice. He needs a push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he shouldn't be in a faction either.
No. He's good by himself.
He could be like a different kind of MJF.
Yeah, for sure.
If he really took the reins off.
A more violent MJF, yeah. Not so much words, just more violence with how he addresses people.
I don't like words.
I beat you up. I'm in the pit. Toni Storm is the AEW Women's Champion, or the interim champion, however you want to say it, but she's the AEW Women's Champ right now.
I mean, their women's division's
It's
fucking
terrible.
hurting. I'd give her a B-, but I also want it off of her, and I want it on Serena Deeb.
Yeah. I was going to go B-, C, but I was going to say...
Jamie Hayter.
That's what I was going to say. Jamie Hayter needs it, or you could really, if you really want to get heat on that belt, have Jade Cargill drop TBS championship and have her pick up that title.
Ooh, no. Ooh.
Look at the heat you already have.
Ooh.
Look at the heat you already have.
She sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe you drop it back to Britt Baker. That would be cool.
She's kind of played out.
Somebody
now,
who's
too.
actually competent.
I don't know, man.
She's going into the match against Paige here.
That's true. Paige is going to get accelerated into that shit.
Saraya,
Yeah.
however she tells everybody to say it.
The acclaimed AEW Tag Champs.
Yeah, love it. A.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it on them. They just got them.
Hook FTW Championship.
A.
Yeah.
Love it. Keep it on them. I mean, that belt.
El Guapo Diablo.
That belt just means that much more than the 24/7 championship.
It does.
It's a belt that doesn't deflate you, but it's just like there. Yeah, keep it on them.
I like how every time it comes out, like, we don't even recognize this belt. It's a belt, but we don't recognize it. It's unsanctioned. Jade Cargill is a TBS champion.
F. Get it off.
Yeah, she's not doing very
She's
well.
too green.
Yeah. And she's about to lock horns with Nyla Rose. And Nyla Rose, I just watched her on Rampage. I'll say this right now. Nyla Rose, it looks like she leaned out, got stronger. Nyla Rose looks great. Nyla Rose is the TBS champion. I'm watching the TBS championship.
I got a hot prediction for that.
Yeah?
They didn't have the match yet, right?
Yeah.
Did they already have the match between Nyla and Jade?
No, for the champion. No.
So that match, somebody's getting injured.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's going to get hurt real bad.
Or it's going to be 3 minutes.
Yeah. No.
If it goes longer than 3 minutes, somebody's getting hurt.
Yeah, it's true. They're both gassed the fuck out.
Yeah.
So when I wrote these notes, Pac was
that's the one I meant to catch
All-Atlantic,
for you.
But Orange Cassidy just captured that belt.
I don't care. It's a stupid belt.
I didn't understand the belt.
Have you ever looked at the belt? It's the All-Atlantic belt, and the Japanese flag is on it.
Yeah.
What part of Japan hits the Atlantic Ocean?
The bottom part?
It must go real low.
What about the Indian
It's the dumbest belt ever.
What are the other oceans?
I get the premise because you want it like a cross brand. Yeah. Call it something else, Tony.
Yeah, with the all continental or something like.
That would be better.
That's a cool name, actually. Thank you. Hey,
that's a better name.
I'm not bad at this. I'm not bad. Keep it on Orange Cassidy. I think it's a cool belt to have at the bottom of the mid card. That's kind of where they took Orange Cassidy anyway, and you had to get it off Pac anyway because he has to go through his whatever's happening with him with this whole heel turn shit.
So many belts with no history that it's tough to.
Right. And last but not least here, Death Triangle with the Trios Championship.
Again, so many belts with no history.
Yeah.
Just keep it on them.
Yeah.
It's a B for now. I don't know, B-.
Adam.
Keep it on them, though.
Do you know who an A+ is, though?
Our sponsors are an A+.
Our sponsors are A+.
Keep the belt on them.
Keep the belt on our sponsors. And when you support them and you support us, when you support us, bring some pretty cool stuff. So we'll see you on the other side.
Nothing goes better with a cold, crisp hams than a nice, juicy volcano burrito from Taco Bell. Happy hour 4 to 6. And
sponsor us. Welcome back to Jojitorium. You know who it is. It's the boys, and we're brought to you by Newsly, an all-in-one super audio app for iOS and Android. It picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
So you can browse articles from topics you choose and start playing. You can stop scrolling and start listening.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports to tech to business, science, Bitcoin, or even local brewery hotspots. It'll find you the latest articles and read them to you out loud.
And guess what? They even have podcasts. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries, and even our podcast, Decaying with the Boys, is on there too. I actually started using it as my default podcast app, and they even have digital radio.
Download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in our description. And use the promo code DECAY and receive 1 month of a free subscription.
Cheers.
Hey, Ann Barner.
Hey, Karen Beatty.
We need a promo. You know, like where we talk about what we do on our podcast.
On our Sugar-Coated Murder podcast? Like how we love to bake and talk about murder?
That's what we need to talk about.
There you go.
I think we've talked about it. Y'all find us on all your favorite listening apps.
Stay sweet,
And don't murder.
because if you kill people,
We will talk about you.
Welcome back. Here we are in round two. And to kick off round two with the boys, we got round two beers. And our round two beer for today comes from a local brewery. We did a Minneapolis in the first half, but we got some 4 points here in the second half. Stay Mild. It's their English mild coming in at 4%. And 4 points is out of Charleroi, PA. Brewed out of Charleroi, PA, but they have a tap room on the North Shore, Western Avenue. So go check them out. The fun fact about this one is Mike Moore, or Pittsburgh Beer Douche, called this a goddamn delight
Oh, it makes me want it even more.
on Untapped. So here we go.
Sound effects. If you want to go on 4 Points Brewing of, do search them out. All social media is 4 Points Brewing on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They also have their own website where you can check out what's on tap and what food trucks are at their brewery in Charleroi, and also what's going on at their tap room
On the North Shore.
on the North Shore.
I don't think
apologize.
they don't have a tap room in Charleroi anymore.
Okay,
Not for
not for consumption.
not for the time being. They're trying to open a separate place in the Mon Valley. So.
Oh, there you go. I'm glad that Adam's here to correct me, because I also tried to say this was an English dark mild for the second half,
And
and
it's an English mild.
I fucked that up.
Still kind of dark.
A little
but
darker.
More amber.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice bitterness. Some good toffee malt notes. That's a nice damn beer.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to tell you, this isn't very young. This was,
No.
full disclosure, I found this in the back of the fridge.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, we need to drink this.
We've been in a mood, though. We've been in a mood.
Yeah.
For darker beers. And plus, the award English dark mild from Bass Brew. Yeah, it has
Just
me-
have an asthma attack?
Yeah. As Steve would say, I was smoking doinks for the episode.
Just driving in the green tree smoking doinks.
Smoking doinks. So while we sip on this delicious beer from 4 Points, we are going to move into the second round, where I actually put out a social media smackdown for the first time in months.
My second favorite segment of the show finally makes a return.
Absolutely. So and I haven't done it for a while, but since the heat between Adam and the aforementioned Mike Moore, the Pittsburgh Beer Douche, is high, I had to see amongst our fans on the good old Instagrams who would win in a fight. And the contestants, of course, were Adam, Mike Moore,
Fuck him.
and my sweater.
That's weird.
And guess what? My sweater beat the fuck out you. My sweater took the brakes and didn't beat them off, y'all. My sweater just went up to your car and took all the tires off and left you on blocks.
Social Media Smackdown's a stupid segment. It was made by bad creative. It's dead.
It's
gone.
It's my second favorite segment until you
Fucking hate it.
You lost.
I hate it.
You lost.
And you're Mr. Rogers, can't get a date sweater. Get out of here.
My sweaters must have worked.
You look like a creepy librarian.
A creepy librarian that lays dick. Can't put on TikTok. That's it.
Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of creepy things,
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have to cut this out around too. But I was driving through Tarentum yesterday.
Okay.
I went to the Pittsburgh
Yeah.
Brewing Company for a tour.
That's right.
And there's a coffee shop called Streetlight Coffee, I think.
Really?
And the slogan on the sign is touching people, changing lives.
You know who else's slogan that was? Bill Cosby.
Lori literally pointed out. I was like, she's like, that's not good. And I was like, I looked at it, I was like, oh. And then they have no windows. Like, yeah, because they're in there touching people and changing lives.
So
weird streetlight coffee. Change that.
I'm gonna have to go
talk to Black Forge and get some real.
I'm gonna go in there and try it out. See if they can touch me and change my life.
That is your neck.
That's my neighborhood. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and see if they can give me some coffee and change my life. I bet you there's rufenol in the coffee.
They're gonna touch people.
Change my life. So Adam, with my sweater kicking the shit out of you with over 60% of the votes, I want to just go ahead and bring it back to full white bitch season and say we have the pumpkin spice lineup for 2022 according to Vice.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Vice is known to have some
Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring is cool, and they also just like put on some very polarizing opinions on things.
They sure do.
Yeah, so I figured this one would be the most fun to kind of go over, and you'll see why a lot of these I didn't get, because I said before I was going to get the pumpkin buffet of shit for us to try, and you'll see why I couldn't get any of these things, because there's a lot of things in here that first and foremost I know you won't try, and then we can't try. But we will surely discuss them.
I can't wait. I did not read through a lot of these.
So Vice's 10 pumpkin spice products that need your attention for one reason or another.
Okay.
Martha Stewart's pumpkin spice CBD gummies. These are THC-free gummies.
That gangster.
And they afford the user a calming effect. Now,
all right.
I have read reviews about these things, and one person said, I think there's THC in it. I got really high. Like that was their.
Yeah, I've heard people getting a little buzz off CBD though.
Yeah, but this person sounded like they tripped a light fantastic.
Martha wouldn't lie to anybody. She wouldn't lie to the SEC.
She would never lie.
She wouldn't lie to the Treasury Department.
Never. She has more street cred than both of us combined, though. She smoked weed with Snoop Dogg
a bunch of times.
A long time. It's like she smoked. Could you imagine too? Like they're smoking weed in like one of his his tour vans. She's like Snoop, do you want me to make you an omelet? I make you the best omelet. And he's like, yeah, Martha, I know you make me the best omelet. Bitch, get up in that kitchen, whip it up.
She just goes, oh.
How about number 2 here? Duke Cannon is the basic ass pumpkin spice latte soap, and
that's what they call it.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's a cool idea.
I get a lot of their ads on my social medias.
Yeah, so do I.
It's expensive ass bar soap.
It really is. This one is literally a solid bar of pumpkin spice latte, and when you take a shower, you come out smelling like Becky all day.
I don't know if I want to smell like that.
I don't either. I don't want that to be who I am.
I have been getting back into the bar soap game, but I don't know if this is a scent for me.
What's your bar soap of choice?
Some hippie stuff that my wife buys me.
Oh, like the paraben free,
yeah,
that kind of stuff.
And it's made out of like all natural ingredients, but most of them smell like marijuana.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them have hemp,
which is crazy because you've never smelled like that.
Well, it also has like citrus in it, so it's like that paired with grapefruit or.
Yeah, I go the opposite route. I get the one that's only made of parabens. It's murdering my skin.
Just melts your skin off. Yeah, there's that one, and then they make like a classy one that smells like Irish Spring, kind of.
Oh,
so it's
nice.
It's like Irish Spring, but more woodsy.
Yeah,
I use those too.
I would say bar soap. I usually go with the Dove non-scented because all like the tattoos and stuff. It doesn't irritate anything. And
I do use that for my tattoos, or I Dial unscented.
Ooh yeah, Dial's good shit. How about the Eclectic Lady Pumpkin Spice Massage Oil? This is, and I quote, made for sexy time. Nothing says daddy like a butthole full of cardamom.
No.
I wrote that.
Okay. Did they say the sexy time part? Though?
Yeah, they said made for sexy time. Yeah, but I added in the daddy like a butthole full of cardamom.
It all makes me creeped out.
Cringed out a little bit.
I do like the smell of cardamom.
Yeah, but like like you're getting the old thumb massage and then
I mean, so what? Why are you pumpkin spicing it? You're not tasting that.
I don't know, man.
Can you imagine a belly full of massage oil?
Ooh, dude, you grease poops.
Yeah, I already have this.
Yeah, I don't need to eat massage oil for that.
Whoops, cut that up.
I already had enough enough chicken tenders to get that going.
It's like a slip and slide you need to spray down.
How about the native pumpkin spice latte deodorant?
I'd might try that one.
Yeah, they say it smells a lot like pumpkin pie.
Up your ass.
Up your ass. Yeah. Yeah, it's this shit smells like you shoved the pumpkin pie up your ass and started to crop dust a supermarket. That's what I wrote in there.
I did not read these ahead of time.
Yeah, cause I was reading people that were like,
I read the first two and I was like, nah, I think he wants my raw reaction to these. And I stopped reading them.
so I went on Amazon. I started like Googling them, see if people put reviews on them, and that was one I pulled. This shit smells like you shoved a pumpkin pie up your ass and started to crop dust a supermarket.
Well,
Made me want to try it even more.
yeah, I mean, I want to smell it at least.
How about this one then? The enhanced cookie dough. This combines reishi, which is mushrooms known for relaxing properties, ginseng, and chocolate chunks with pumpkin spices. And I hope you saw me put the relaxing properties.
I saw the hard quotes.
Yes.
I tried. I'm not a big mushroom guy, so if they're like really ground up, I might like it.
So the reviews I've read about this one, you don't taste any mushroom, but you get really relaxed
That's
when
fine.
you eat it. Yeah.
Let the grease poops just start.
Yeah,
flowing.
you just get this and you go ahead and eat the Eclectic Lady pumpkin spice massage oil and you can shit cookie dough. Yeah, you'll be good. Right there.
Happy. That's a big NFL Sunday right there. If I've ever heard one.
Talk about the fucking red zone.
Ford.
I'm taking shits bigger than Peyton Manning's forehead. And
I'm in my Ford 350 watching the Steelers and taking cookie dough shits.
Speaking of cookie dough shits, how about the Shipyard Pumpkinhead Hard Seltzer?
Oh my God.
I just wrote in the caption here from someone who wrote, "Fuck right off with this shit."
That sounds like Shipyard makes a really good. I think it is called Pumpkinhead. Their
Yeah,
pumpkin
it's like
beer
their Ichabod or whatever.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm down for pumpkin hard seltzer. I did drink a White Claw last night in a pinch.
Who doesn't though? Who doesn't though? You know
I
what
drank
mean?
it like it was water.
Yeah.
It went fast.
Well, because it is water.
I don't think so. That's basic cubed right there.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of basic there.
How about Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask? It's literally a face mask with a pumpkin spice latte scent. While this is dumb, it will get people to jump on the train, but is it necessary?
I don't think so. I think cinnamon and like nutmeg and shit would make your skin itchy.
That's what I thought too.
It just makes me itchy for some reason. Nah, I'm out on that.
Satari Pumpkin Spice Boxers.
So does it smell? They scented the boxers?
Scratch and sniff, buddy.
But that's only going to last for one wear.
That's all you need it for, man. Pumpkin spice loving.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd wear them backwards and just fart.
Like the old trick where you used to put the dryer sheets in the tube to smoke weed and push through.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
That's what I'm doing with those ones.
It's like, huh, I think I smell pumpkin pie and shit. What?
It smells like a Starbucks bathroom.
Well, these ones go with the next one. It's the leather cock ring. It's the pumpkin spice cock ring.
No.
No?
There's nothing with the word spice that is going anywhere near my
No?
cock.
Well, it doesn't have anything on it, but it does come with a ball spreader. Yeah.
Please explain.
Oh, a ball spreader. So this is your. So sorry, TikTok, but if this is
Right there,
your
just holding
nut
that
sack, it puts a thing in here and it spreads your balls apart. Yeah.
Okay, I'm familiar. I mean, that's
Okay. So you're in.
But why is it pumpkin? But there's nothing pumpkin spice
No,
about it?
I think literally this is the epitome of someone saying, "Oh, it's fall. Call it pumpkin
Is
spice."
it orange?
No, it's leather.
Fuck.
It's a leather cock ring.
I'll
odd.
try it.
I like your can-do attitude.
I'll try it.
How about
No reason to poo-poo it for no reason, Matt.
Well, you can combine.
Get that ball spread.
You can combine the last one with the other two here. The Good Nights JO limited edition flavored lube pumpkin spice.
I wonder what the JO stands for.
Well, we can all use our imaginations. But it is pumpkin spice flavored lube.
No, I'm out.
You're out?
Yep. I go back on what I said in the previous one.
Yeah.
Although if you pair those two together, like you said, yeah.
Be okay, I think.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like feeling shame and just thinking about my barista.
She made my latte, and I thought about it.
I mean, that's fair enough, right? Every time you think pumpkin spice, I think of a pumpkin spice latte. I immediately go to coffee.
Yeah, I do.
Which
too.
I've had one. I had my first one
Yeah.
last week. I forget where I got it from.
I've had.
Oh, from our good friends at Black Forge.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
fucking
really
great.
good. I've had Black Forge. I've had Delaney's. I've had Biddy's Hidden Corner. I've gone to all these different places, and their pumpkin spice lattes are the shit.
So the Black Forge, they have like 4 maybe different ones.
Yeah.
I got the smoked.
Ooh,
I think it was like Harvest Pie or
that
something
sounds
like that.
good.
It was
It's fire.
awesome. I almost went today, but I slept in.
But you don't sleep on, Adam?
Our sponsors.
Well, and also,
Oh no! Questions from the internet.
questions from the internet. It's your favorite segment, dude. So we have
Forgot we were in
questions from
round
the
2
internet
already.
We are in questions from the internet. So Adam, I have to ask you.
How bad is my sweater?
Well, no, it's the best because it kicks the shit out of 2 human beings. But the first question here is, what is the worst response to "I love you"?
Do you want to go first? Because I have like a drawn out explanation.
Yeah, I have one. Go ahead, say it to me.
I love you.
I know.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
From Star Wars.
I didn't know that.
I thought for sure you'd be like, "Fuck that."
No, I don't
Yeah.
know Star Wars.
Okay, look it up. Google it.
Okay.
It's good. Well, it's like, "I love you." I know.
So mine's not really something that's said. It's kind
Okay.
of how it's expressed. So you're gonna have to say it to me.
Okay. Adam, I love you.
Yeah.
What the fucking twingy little corner of your mouth?
Can you say it again? Because I got no one.
Yeah, right. Adam, I love you, man.
Oh. It's just all in. If you
It's
just
like
get
this deflated.
yeah,
like,
or like an like any of that is the worst. Worse than any words, right?
it hurts me inside.
Yeah,
And
there
I,
you go.
mean, I mean, I love you, but I didn't mean those ones.
Like
That
even
still
like
hurts.
even just getting like, oh yeah, is worse than ooh. Right? Because ooh, you could be like,
yeah, it's like, "Oh, you're fucking around, right?" Ugh, yeah.
yeah. Sure about that?
But like, oh yeah, that's my favorite. Try me again. Try me again. Sure.
Love you.
You sure?
Hit me with another one.
Yeah. I love you, Adam.
What's your mom's phone number?
Adam, second question here. Do you need time off? It's a weird ass question.
That's a weird question. From what? From the podcast? No.
I don't really know. I think it's just like, do you need time off? Like
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Recharge
I'll
the batteries.
always take some. I didn't really. Yeah, I mean, I was on vacation. My vacations are fucked up though, because like we will travel and just drink beer all week and then travel back. So I come back less rested than when I left. Yeah, I could. I'd definitely take a break from the day job. I'm about to get a break from brewing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down from brewing like 2 or 3 times a month to once a month.
Yeah. And really concentrate on some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, we'll get into it on what's on tap eventually at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking some time off of some projects.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Yeah. I would say I would like to take time off of my 9 to 5. I just need it. I have so many cool ideas that are like in my brain
Taking so much. Yeah.
for what we do here, and I just want to do
we had
it.
another trip that just got canceled. So.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, we got like,
Electric Callboy is no longer coming to the States. So not going to Cleveland anymore.
that stinks.
But that's good for the podcast.
That's
'cause
good for the podcast.
I don't need off that Friday.
Perfect. Back on our schedule. But yeah, I need some time off from my 9 to 5 so I can get a little more creative too. I have some ideas I want to execute, and I need more time to do it. But yeah, I'd like to take some time off, of course. I think everyone needs to recharge the batteries. Adam, last question here. Best wrestling return. Since we had Bray Wyatt come back, this has been posed to us a bunch of times.
Ooh.
Who do you think it got you the best pop for your buck when they came back?
Boy. Hindsight excluded. CM Punk probably.
You think?
Didn't finish well, but the actual return was great. If you don't think about what happened.
Yeah, if you don't think about what's currently trending. Yeah.
CM Punk was a great one. Daniel Bryan coming back was a good one.
Yeah, I really like that. That was good. I enjoyed that one.
Because that was like shocking. I remember I like listened to it in my car because I was driving. So I like looked up a stream, put it through the speakers just to hear what he had to say.
Yeah. That was
because they announced it on a Friday night, and I was somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, hands down, my favorite one that took I'll tell you what my favorite one was before. It's gonna sound so lame. When John Cena came back for the Royal Rumble,
I hate that one.
Triple H was like running rampant, just in the ring, and his music hit. That was dope.
At number 30 in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
I'm not a nerd.
The crowd jumped.
Yeah,
The crowd jumped for that.
it was a huge pop.
But now usurping that is a friend of the podcast, Cody Rhodes.
That's a good one
yeah.
too. I mean, the thing with both of those was the time they were away wasn't that long.
Mm-hmm.
Where like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, it was like
That was a long
years.
time, yeah.
Bret Hart's another one. Remember when Bret Hart came back to
That's-
WWE?
yeah. That was insane. That was
pretty killer for
Huge
that time.
pop. Huge pop for that.
And he
one.
was like, he had a bad run of health scares,
He really did.
and then came back.
Then he got tackled by a fan during the Hall of Fame interview.
That was way later,
That's
but
way later.
that also did happen. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm sure there's some great ones I'm forgetting,
Oh, for sure.
but
When Rob Van Dam came back.
those are my big ones. That's definitely not one.
Head of the game.
Oh, maybe in W. I thought you were like when he went to TNA. I'm like, nah, that sucked.
That's pretty sick though too. I like that. That was good. That was a good one. How about when Bobby Fish came back TNA? Womp womp womp.
That was not a good one.
Yeah, man.
The best one is still to come because it's when Kyle O'Reilly comes back.
That is true. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah. So Adam,
Fuck you, Jason.
we're at the end of this episode, buddy. So I gotta know what's on tap.
Our
and
sponsors.
where can you, no.
Oh, I did it again.
You're. Hey, buddy. I love you.
Dark Craft Jewelry. No, Ghost Jewels.
Yes, Ghost Jewels. They'll be coming here shortly, and we'll have some promos
We'll be
for
cutting
them.
some promos for them. I'll be wearing pentagram necklaces.
Possibly. I picked out your
What if they
necklace
have like
for
a
you.
sweet I'll check out their website
Yeah.
afterwards. Maybe I can get some sweet gauges off them or something.
We'll have a website promo code.
Sweet.
Yeah. So Adam, what's on tap, and where can you find us?
Yeah, so right now we are in a huge state of flux, but I do have plenty of bottles of the Shat-Faced Pumpkin Roll Stout, the English Dark Mild that we took to Bring Up a Cure.
Actually, right here because we
Yeah.
poured side cards of it.
Yeah, and then I do have some of the South of Heffen, which won North Hills Brewfest this year. There's limited ones of those, but I do have some of those left. So hit me up for that. Then all that will be on tap is whatever's left after this charity event. And we will be brewing a Belgian Tripel this next week.
Nice.
So that'll be ready in a few weeks.
Cool. Always switching styles. Always keeping it fresh. I like that.
And I say I'm taking time off of brewing, but I realized if I kick all of these kegs at the charity event, I probably will brew.
Fill them back up.
Yeah. Yeah, so potentially we will have some smoked poblano,
Yeah.
pale ale, and some of this delicious apple cider brown ale.
That's cool.
Apple cider donut brown ale.
And if you haven't had that poblano ale yet, that's a banger.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
And this is all fresh peppers. I tasted it. It's a little more peppery than last year.
Okay.
To be honest.
You like a
The
little bit of
peppers,
spice?
the pepper's shining.
Yeah, good. If you want to go to Adam down here in the Brew Lab, it's batch_brew and all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes on Untapped, or sometimes on Twitter, but always on Untapped. The boys are always on the 4 major social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and TikTok. We are DKNWTB. Don't forget about our Gmail account, DKNWTB@gmail.com. Our Redbubble is popping. You can get dad hats for $19.52. And do not forget to continue to follow us to see what we're going to do next. We have some great things coming up on our YouTube channel. So give us a like, subscribe, share, hit the notifications. Doesn't do much for you, but does a lot for us. We want to hit 100 subscribers by the end of this year, and you could be a big part of that. So from wherever you guys are listening to this episode on a beautiful Sunday morning or a Monday afternoon or a Friday night, doesn't matter when it is. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers. Pittsburgh Beer Douche thinks we're goddamn delicious. I bet you there.
fart out here?
No. I swear to God, I didn't. I burped.
Your burp smells like fart.
Nah, it should just smell like coffee.
Your burp smells like fart. It smells like fart really
I
bad.
don't think I farted. I can't remember. This is all recorded, huh?
Yep.
Whoop.
Welcome to our new drop.
I might have did a little toot.
Little toot toot.